Hello, generals. There is a lot of exciting things that's gonna come up to the game. It's gonna make the game really interesting because of the variety of the vehicles that's gonna be implemented in the game. So we're gonna talk about each one and see what's my opinion without just testing it, just from what they said in the video, because the game itself has released a video about the game and about the vehicles that's gonna be implemented in the game. First of all, Abrams X, the one that everyone wants, this tank. It's gonna be in the battle pass, and it's gonna be for, of course, VIP battle pass, so it's not gonna be free. So you have to pay about like I don't know, it's depend on your currency. For me, like it's about like 15 euros. And yeah, is it good? Of course, it has 2 missiles, anti-aircraft, and it has 4 kamikaze drones. That's gonna be really strong, that you can do a lot of things. In even the tank, it's really good armored. I think the turret is over 1000 millimeters, same as the Abrams, the normal Abrams that we have at tier 3, but Abrams X, of course, it's tier 4, just to remind you. And it has a lot of potential, and the speed of it can goes over 80 kilometers per hour, so it's even faster than the Type 10 that we have, the Japanese tank. And the turret speed is like 45, so that's really good. So it's gonna be flexible, not so weak. So you can be really flexible in the battle, and you can do a lot of things. Now the second tank that's gonna be free for everyone who just playing the game and doing the missions, it's gonna be 2A7 Plus Leopard, the Leopard tank. Now, in general, the Leopard tank, it's not really that's good in the game. I hope they buff it in some point, because the armor of it's only on the turret, and even the turret is not fully rounded, protected. Only the front parts, the side parts are not that much strong enough. So the tank itself, you can acquire it, and of course, even if you think you don't need to acquire it because it's not very good, but of course you will need it. Even if you don't play it, you can at least sell it and to get art coins that you can exchange it for to get another tank from the market, or another jet, or whatever. Now the game is gonna be, there is a Carnival of Fire, the event. And this event is gonna be, there is let's say a new mode that is you versus all. So it's gonna be survival, so you have to just sustain in the battle and do the most damage, or I don't know the mechanism exactly. So it's gonna be is it the last one standing, something like that. I think that is how it's gonna be. So the best thing to do is try to hide and snipe the kills and do damage from far distance. I think the Type 89 will be really strong in that case, but because in close combat it can destroy, blast anyone, and in far distance you can destroy tanks also, but you have to be careful. I think there will be jets and helicopters, so yeah, it's gonna be interesting. The reward of this event is gonna be T3 anti-tank, and his 113 Hellfire. It has I think about 12 missiles. They are laser missiles and guided missiles, so you can fire at the tanks on the ground, and even in the sky you can get the jets or helicopters with guided missile or laser guided missiles. This is really interesting, but I think the laser guided missile, I don't remember very well, but I think one of the missiles is not able to fire at the sky targets, such as jets or helicopters. Well, in general, it's a decent one, but it doesn't have the armor that you need, and it doesn't have damage reduction, I think. I have tested before, and it's just similar to ADATS almost. But it's tier 3. Now next we have the Polish PL01. It is a light tank. It has a drone, and it moves with 85 kilometers per hour. It's really insane, and it is stealth tank, so it's not going to be spotted really easily. And even if you upgrade like the concealment and all of that, it's going to be really insane, so you can hit your targets and run away with the mobility you have. This is going to be crazy. Next we have the another event. That is the Lucky Strike, and in this event will be FV 4034 Challenger. This tank is many people were waiting for it, and it is really good. It has a lot of armor, and it is really insane because it has slat armor, it has ERA armor, or let's say reactive armors. It has so many types of armor, so it's going to be really good for brawl battles. In general, it doesn't has extra armament such as missiles or something like that, but it has drone at least, and it can help you to spot the enemy much faster, and you can make some damage with your drone. And we have tank event, of course. That is gonna be all the players gonna play only tanks in this mode, not all the game, just in mode, tank mode. It's gonna be only tanks, no jets, no helicopters. This will be much better, but it's gonna be annoying with the MLR. I mean, the only way to counter them was to use the jets and helicopters, and like that it's gonna be really difficult to get them if the front line is really strong. So this is how this is a new mode, or we already had it before, but it's gonna be brought to the game again. And in this event you can get many things such as profile pictures, and there is a vehicle AFT-10, and it is tier 3 and it has 8 laser guided missiles, so this is a really good one, and it has 70 kilometers per hour speed. This is really just insane. And the drone itself, it has 4 missiles. This is way too strong. Well, and what we have, I think we covered a lot of things, and the most thing that I'm waiting for is, of course, after the Abrams X, we have the MiG-41M tier 4 jet. From the look of it and what I have seen on the loadout, of course just from the photo, and I compare it from the missiles that we already have in the game, I think it's carrying 4 cap 500 KR and 2 missiles of R-37. They are air to air, and there is 2 missiles of XMDE. These missiles are loaded to the jet that's in the video. So the unique thing about this jet, it is of course tier 4, so it's gonna be a stealth jet. It's not gonna be easy to be detected. Of course, most of the jets at tier 4 are like that. But the unique thing is that is the fastest jet so far. The afterburn is over 4,000 kilometers. this is gonna be insane. So it's really hard to catch it. Even with the missiles, it's gonna be really difficult if they are moving too much, like in circle or something like that. It will make it much more difficult to get that tank. I mean, to get that jet. Next, we have the F-14D. It's tier 2 jet, and it is decent. I have tested before when it was just in the market, and it is really strong one, and yeah, of course it's really good one. I don't know how it's gonna be obtained, but I think these vehicles are gonna be just like other vehicles, just you can buy it. Some of them are just implemented to the game, not in special event, but they are gonna be in the game and you can buy it anytime you want. And in tier 3 we have ZBL-08. It has 2 missiles, and it is tier 3, and it is really amazing vehicle, and it is gonna be able to do a lot of things with the missiles that it has and the capability it has, and it has machine gun, of course, the main gun. Next we have the 2S31 Vena. I'm really hyped about this one from what I heard about it or in the video, because it has 70 kilometers per hour speed, and it has a good high rate of fire, and it is able to be a main battle. I mean, it's just a tank or like a regular tank, and it can be SPH like artillery, and it has 2 types of ammunitions are extra as just for artillery purposes, such as guided shells and cluster shells. This is really interesting one. I'm really hyped about this one. Next we have the helicopter that is Z11WB Chage or I don't know. They say in the video it's gonna be premium, so I think it's gonna be in gold. That's what they mean with premium. That's what I think. From what I see in the footage, it's really good, but I don't think that it has a lot of armament. It has a lot of options of armament, but not so many armament. Yep. And of course the BMP 2 is gonna be added to the game, and it is much better than BMP 1. Oh yeah, I wish that you can buy this one from the start. If it was like for new players, just want to pick one of them, I recommended BMP 2, because the missile itself, it's mounted in the back. So if you have a target that's you are hiding behind something, you can fire the missile above the object and hit your target. So it's just like a mini artillery that's gonna help you much more. So if there is the enemy is hiding behind a corpse of tank, you can fire at it and destroy it or just hit it, unlike the BMP. And another reason, the BMP 1 that's fire the missile straight in, so there is a high chance that the enemy, while he's firing his machine gun, the missile will be interrupted and destroyed. Unlike the BMP 2 missile that is going from going up and then going to the tank, this is give you the chance to hit the target, because the enemy will be busy trying to fire at you with the machine gun, and the missile will be not interrupted. So guys, this is all I have about I think I have covered everything, and this is all my opinion. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time. Bye bye.